Hello guys, this is Terraria Expert Austin and Sam. Welcome back to another Free From Thursday, everyone. Welcome back. It is Free From Thursday. Welcome back. I was about to do Survival Island tonight, but I'm going to do that tomorrow because I've cancelled Oblivion. I'm not going to do Oblivion until, I don't know, maybe Monday next week. I know it's a bit of a while off, like it's Thursday, so yeah, 4 days. But I've decided I've done quite a lot of Oblivion in the last, I don't know, couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. I've done like 4 episodes on it, and yeah, it's kind of a bit crazy. I've been playing a lot of Doom Eternal. I'm going to be doing Doom Eternal on Saturday night, so the night before I go to Heathrow. I know, shit's kicking off, everything. Yeah, I've got the flight number, GoPro, I've set my ATC up for Heathrow airspace. Yeah, you can tell what I've been doing, all of that stuff. And also, oh my god, that landed like that then. We've joined the executive club, the BA executive club, which is interesting. So you can get like cheaper flights. So every time you fly, you know, like flying with miles. Not Niles. We're not gay. Flying with miles. So you know, every time you fly, you get like a cheaper. And I like doing like flights to New York. Obviously not at our moment, but flights to New York for like I don't know, £100 per person. That's not bad, you know what I mean? So me and my dad could go to New York and come back on the 777 or something like that, do a bit of spotting down there. But because I'm going to Heathrow on Sunday, I know it's kind of crazy. People think because I missed that Saudi yesterday. Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. I forgot the. I'm just gonna show you. It's the. There we go. Sorry, I know it's a gaming video, but it included webcam. This bit here, I've got all my stuff because I'm going on my travels, you see. Oh my god, here we go. This thing here, outside of it clips onto the phone, if you know what I mean. It can like clamps the phone on the tripod. I've got a new tripod for Heathrow. It's a Manfrotto. Don't know, asking the wrong person. And yeah, well, a Wii gaming. Yeah, it's got like a swivel. It's really it's good. It's got like and it's collapsible, but 4 times, if you know what I mean. So it's not like free, but yeah, I've got I forgot to put the iPhone clamp thing for the tripod on my new one, and I just brought this without having the application for my my phone to be supported. So I couldn't do the stream on Sunday. Yesterday, Wednesday, for Saudi, but I did make a community post just saying, yeah, I'm sorry, to make up for this stupid mistake, I'll go live at Heathrow. I will. I'm going to buy another battery for my camcorder because that's what I'm planning to do down there. Look at me! God! Oh, I'm going on my travels! Just wait until it's cancelled! I don't think it'll be cancelled because it's British Airways and it's like a business flight. It's kind of like the shuttle. I'm just going to put these back before I end up doing some dreadful with them. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. This is a very weird video. But yeah, and I'm just getting everything ready. You've got, I think my spare GoPro batteries came today as well because because I'm going on the aircraft. I've got my new GoPro. It's going to be used. Game says he can't wait for the videos. Yeah, I will upload like a holiday, not a holiday, but kind of like holiday type style. On this like a travel information video about my trip down at Heathrow. But apart from that, yeah, I haven't explained what I'm doing. I'll just jump right into the video. Yeah, what I'm planning on doing, to get you guys all excited for Heathrow, because I'm going to be streaming it as well as making a video, like a productional video there, as well as stuff on the Sam Lockett channel. Yeah, when I'm there, we arrive there at 9 in the morning. So we depart at about 5. So we'll be home at about 10 o'clock probably. I've got about 9. We'll probably get to it's somewhere called Myrtle Avenue, and when they're landing on 27 left at Heathrow, that's the best place to go because they literally drop in right over your head. And I've found out from 7 in the morning to about 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. at Heathrow, they use 27 left and 27 right because Heathrow's only got 2 airports, and they take off on 27 right but also land on 27 right, but after 3 o'clock, after 3 p.m. at Heathrow, they just land on 27 27 right, if you know what I mean, for noise surveillance and stuff like that, but Takeoff on 27 left. Basically switch it around a bit like Liverpool, but Manchester it's just 23 right at a moment and all that. And I'm really getting into it, aren't I? I know how to use my ATC because some bloody bloke approached me the other day and said, oh yeah, I've watched some of your videos. I know this is what's becoming now. I've watched some of your videos and I've heard you struggle with your ATC a bit. And he literally sat down with me, got me on his lap. No, I'm joking. And taught me how to use the Uniden ATC. And I've been put in, for example, Heathrow Tower is 118.5 or something like that, 118.5. I was put in 118 because it's got after the it kind of comes with four digits after 118, kind of like tower number, dot 4 O's. I was put in 0005. You meant to put 118.5000, but I was thinking, oh no, it's going to mistake it for like, I don't know, like 500 or something, 5,000, you know what I mean? But no, that's actually how you do it. So I've been putting the 5 in the wrong, or the last decimal number in the wrong place, because I'm a muppet, and I've been doing it with Liverpool Airport. I've been figuring, I think I need a bigger antenna. But no, what you do to get better frequency, or not better frequency, but you click there twice and you do down your not your receiver, but your frequency, something like J51 or something like that. Yeah, he's taught me all. It's just this ATC guy at Manchester Airport has headphones on all the time, and yeah, he's obviously watched the streams I do. Yeah, I'll be live at Heathrow. Oh my god, what's this Big Jet TV wannabe? No, I'm gonna be live at Heathrow. I'm gonna be obviously streaming it on my phone, so it's not gonna be as good as the camcorder. But I think with my charisma, it might be quite funny, because it's always funny. Squinty Game says he can't wait, even though he doesn't like planes. He's literally said that. Smile24, blimey, quite a lot of comments. Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys hyped for it. Not like I've taken like a load of drugs before this and been like, Heathrow. But yeah, it's about 48 hours until I go. I'm gonna, try and have a bath tonight just to relax myself, because I've been a bit stressed recently. Just how school's going. But yeah, what we're gonna do in this video, it's a free from Thursday. I'm gonna try and just interiorate more of my planes, because some people have been saying, oh, you're not really. I'm not doing any Doom Eternal. I'm gonna wait until Saturday night for that. I'm gonna stream it, but tomorrow will be Survive Lined. I won't be streaming it because I've got some things planned. But yeah, an interesting way to end off a bad summer. I've just been stressed about school recently, like, how's it going to plan out? But they've said in places with, like high risk areas and stuff like that, with healthcare and all that, and the health problems. I can't say the virus name, because I won't get monetized. The funny thing is, I don't get monetized anyway, so I just don't want to talk about it. But I just don't want YouTube to use this as a reference point, like as if, is he giving out information and we're going to terminate my channel for not making, misinformation. But yeah, and I've just been worrying, we'll have to wear a mask when I go to sixth form, but they've said only in places with greater risk, places that have had outbreaks, like Lancaster and Greater Manchester and all that. So yeah, and also they've said it's to the students, if you want to wear a mask, you can't get kids to expect to go back to school and expect one to wear. And also you meant to change your mask around twice every 4 hours, aren't you? So kids flinging them round and stuff. Exactly, it's going to be like Germ World. It's not going to be very good. But masks, I don't know, maybe in the corridor, but we've said, if you don't want to wear masks, I think that's decent. If you can't get kids to wear something they don't want, you know what I mean, because it does look like a big alien on your face, you know what I mean. It's not very good. It's wearing a mask. Yeah, I've got to wear a mask when I go on the plane. But I'm doing it for you. I'm not doing it for me. If I wanted a spot at Heathrow, I would have gone. But I'm mainly doing it for people who watch the SL Aviation channel. But also because I've had a bit of criticism and people saying, why aren't you going to go live? You're just going to get all the stuff on the camcorder and go home. Some people have said that, and yeah, I stand with you. Sorry. But I'll try and get some footage, 40-50 minutes of spotting at Heathrow, because aircrafts are, at Heathrow, they're dropping in all the time. I've never been, but I know what I'm doing. We're meant to take the Heathrow bus, and Terminal 5. You know, kind of like fail to prepare to fail. You know, I kind of believe that strongly. Yeah, we're going to interiorate some of my aircraft because I know some people have been saying, "Oh, why aren't you building your airport on camera?" The thing is, I've built most of it. I've interiorate my A350. Anyway, yeah, Terminal 5 at Heathrow, you're meant to go downstairs to the arrivals bit, and then they have buses, and you just got to say, I know, stop off at Myrtle Avenue. You know, they'll know where it is. And it's a 5-minute walk, and you know, it's like kind of like a field, and you spot all the plane spotters. Yeah, my dad spoke to Matthew from MT Aviation, the RVP yesterday. Yeah, sorry that I couldn't go live yesterday. I don't know. I was planning on getting a Saudi, but the only problem was that live commentary was there yesterday, and it's absolutely awful. They're like doing the whole. I don't want to be slacking them off either, but you know the RV, you know, my latest bitch. Yeah. I know. You know, like the distress signals for like the birds and stuff on the apron and the runway. They were like saying they were playing it through like the megaphones, like kind of like stock kind of sounds of like and a heron and stuff like that. And you know the stuff that goes, you know, on like an airfield, like the bird distress signals. And then they're saying, "Okay, David. Okay, no, when you're ready, David." You know what I mean? Like one of the air duty managers. You know, getting controlled by the commentary and saying, hello, David, and this David one waved, like, what's going on here? Why am I getting all this publicity from the RVP? You know what I mean? I'm just doing my job, and he was firing these flares and stuff, and he was saying, "Oh no, when you're ready, David." You know what I mean? Oh, they're just annoying and stuff like that, and "Oh no, you can't do it now, David, because an aircraft's landing." You know, you would have been told. Oh, it's just pathetic there now. It's kind of on its knees. But now, I'm going to Heathrow. Can't stand it. No, it's just the RVP's a little bit. It's just not as good as it used to be. Like if you go at the weekends, but the only problem is, we wouldn't have gone on Wednesday anyway because my dad hates the live commentary there, and quite right too. The PA and you know this new manager at the RVP, it's dreadful. If I'd have known, you know, they were doing the live commentary, I wouldn't have gone. Even for that Saudi 777, I wouldn't have gone. But the thing is with the RVP, they say it at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So when you're on your way, oh yes, what's it? And we have like stupid little emojis. Cheshire Farm ice cream. A pile of spunk. Because it is. It's rubbish. Kids climbing, you know, playground. A live commentary with a blooming microphone. And you know what I mean? It's just like, Dad, I'm sorry to break it to you. And he's probably looking at me thinking, what, is he going to come out as gay or something? I'm like, we've got live commentary on. He's like, fucking hell. Like, I don't want to come across like I'm having a bitch about it, but it is. If you don't go there all the time, it's probably like, oh, live commentary, what's wrong with that? But if you go to the visitor park at Manchester as often as I do, it is annoying. I'm sorry, it is. It's just a bit not as good as it used to be. And that Premier there, that private terminal, like it's still good for spotting. But once they start using the 23 right runway at Manchester, I'm going down to Style, and I'm going to stay there. Obviously, you know, at a moment Manchester Airport, we've only seen about, air traffic is down by 80%, and normally we see about 28 million passengers a year at Manchester Airport. This year they've seen 7 million, and that's at the start of the year. So if you can imagine how many passengers we've seen from March, I'd say about 1 million. Yeah, not even close. So pretty sad, but oh well. We've got some through bad things comes good things. You know, like the wing wave and all that from the 747. So if we hadn't had all this, you know, we wouldn't have a wing wave. Oh, stupid. But no, I will be live at Heathrow. I just want to cover all this at the start of the video. I don't want to be, you know, hanging on to you and people being like, was he going to talk about that? Yeah, if you've got any questions, about what, I don't know, needs to be said and what needs to be done, use the chat. Yeah, because we weren't expecting to come all the way to bloody Wirral and knock on your door. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried about school, really. Like, how's it going to plan out? Is it going to be like, oh, September, October, cases are rising, close the schools? I'm just scared it's going to be like that. Yeah, I've interiorited all these planes. Yeah, I just want to, build up some hype for the Heathrow and all that. Yeah, I'll be live at Heathrow to make up for my crass decision making. It wasn't decision making, it was just me having a new tripod and thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to use this one today. Yeah, well, you need the application to support your phone. You know what I mean? Oh, it's so annoying. But no, yeah, we've got this 747, this British Airways 747. We could interiorate it, but the thing is, I've got structure blocks coming out my ears, and I might want to. Oh no, because if I build inside it, I can use a structure block again, but I'll have it furnished. You know what I mean? I don't have to refurnish it. So yeah, might have to look at some stock images, but yeah, that's what we'll do in this video. British Airways 747. Will you record the full flight? Yeah, I will. I've got batteries for the GoPro, 2 batteries, and a great big well, not big, but it's like a mobile kind of like on the go charger, so I can charge the batteries up. It's a bit like your Apple AirPods. You don't have to charge them when you get home. It comes with a case that charges, but you have to charge the case in order to charge. It's like 2 charge world, you know what I mean? Quite literally as well. But now, if once we, I don't know, fly down to Heathrow and fly back, our flights with British Airways will be renewed by about 10%. But it doesn't keep going until it's like, oh, 90% off. You know what I mean? Flights to New York for £40. It's not like that, but if you go through like One World and stuff like that, and it's not just one airline, you know what I mean? It's any airline that uses One World, so Qatar, what Emirates use. I don't know what Emirates use. I don't know if Emirates use anything. Do Emirates use? Yeah, Skytrax. I don't know. EasyJet uses Skytrax. Ryanair's cheap enough, and yeah, Qatar uses One World. So if you join with One World, and fly with Qatar and all that, and a couple times, yeah, any airline that is partnered with One World, your flights will be cheaper. Same with Star Alliance. So like, who uses Star Alliance? Lufthansa, United. Who else? The Delta use. No, because that means Virgin. Who are Virgin? Virgin are. I don't know. Virgin aren't anything because it's more like business. So like, I don't know. National carriers use them, but EasyJet uses Skytrax. So if you want to get cheap flights, use Skytrax. I don't know who else uses Skytrax. I think do KLM use? No, KLM uses. No, KLM does use Skytrax, I think. I don't know, I'm not too sure. But it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a moment of discovery right now with these cheap flights and all that. But no, One World, Skytrax, Star Alliance, if you sign up and all that, you can get. But we've joined the British Airways, was it Executive Club? So we can get cheaper flights. Not that we need to, but out of courtesy of getting footage and for you guys, yeah. Will you do what Big Jet TV does with members, first class? Well, I can't because I haven't got a join section on YouTube. But the only way I can kind of do that is kind of what I kind of do with gaming videos like Twitch. Gaming, anything gaming is Twitch, and anything kind of like mobile is YouTube. And I don't really like to charge people because I think content should be free for everyone. Obviously, Big Jet TV, completely different. You know what I mean? Because he's in business, whereas this is like a bloody old school hobby. You know what I mean? He's a businessman, and he's not a businessman, but I think for what he charges, you know what I mean, you get good stuff because I'm a membership on Big Jet TV and all that. And yeah, I've got to say, you know, for the, I don't know, members and all that. You know, like the big Jet TV fan base. Yeah, it's good. Everyone's been going on there recently, like, oh, I don't know, he's a bad guy because he trimmed the bush down at Style. I've seen that as well. Yeah, my dad said, "Oh, looks like they've cut down the bush," and I was like, yeah, I think I know who cut down that bush because I think I remember watching him, and he was like, "I've got the sword of Democrat." He has this great big bloody razor and all that. I don't know. I think some of the people that go to Manchester, yeah, I've noticed as well. Yeah, you get like your friendly plane spotters, like you guys at, you know, on like the, you know, the RVP and stuff like that. But also you get like the guys that are not very nice, and yeah, I've came across those as well. And the guys that just kind of want to ruin everyone's fun and just and they just get attention. Like, I remember when this was just cameras and why have you got a live stream and all that, and you know, all that stuff. And it's just like, well, because creative freedom, you know what I mean? Creative script, you know what I mean? Like mobile media, you know, have you ever heard of it? I've got the right to do, and you know what I mean, there's some people are not happy with it. Can you go longer live at Heathrow? I'm going to go as long as I have, you know, because I've got about, we'll probably arrive at this place at about 10, half 10 to 5, or we've got to start getting on our way back to Terminal 5 at about, we've fully researched it, you know. I'm not someone, me and my dad, you know, my dad used to work in the travel agency, and you probably think, oh yeah, right. But no, he used to take British Airways shuttle flights every month down to Heathrow, so he knows it. Oh, just get lost. But yeah, the flight, if you want to track me on the, on Sunday going out, I've written it down here, the flight number is BA1389, BA1389, so if you want to spot the Terraria expert hurtling through the skies, you can do so. Yeah, BA1389. Yeah, so I don't know, Manchester to Heathrow. It says London, Western, that's Heathrow. I think London Eastern is that the city airport? Because there's about 4 airports in London. There's London Stansted, which is in the north. It's kind of like a triangle. London City, you know, right near the River Thames, and all. I think it's opposite the Millennium Dome, the O2 Arena. London Western, Heathrow, and then Southern London, Gatwick, and all that. They're the main airports. But all the airports in Britain, I know Bristol, Birmingham, East Midlands, Blackpool Airport. I think Blackpool's got an airport. Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, all those. Yeah, places in Wales and stuff like that. But like RAF place like Coningsby and Lakenheath, and I don't know. I just said Bryce Norton. Where's Bryce Norton? Where's Bryce Norton? Where's Bryce Norton? Is that an RAF place, Bryce Norton? I know, where's Bryce Norton? Is that an RAF place, Bryce Norton? You know, I'm thinking of a bloody Airbus place. Where's Bryce Norton? I don't know where Bryce Norton is. Someone look up where Bryce Norton is. Yeah, that's Bryce Norton. It rings a bell. Where's Bryce Norton? I think it is. No, because the Beluga goes out of oh, where is it? Oh, I've actually forgotten now. Oh, where is it? Yeah, Bryce Norton, Horton. Yeah, Bryce Norton. That is I think that's the Airbus place. Yeah, apparently Airbus have a football team, or like, you know, kind of like you know, it says Etihad or Fly Emirates. Yeah, I know. I saw it the other day going past the rugby place. It said Team Airbus, and I was like, lads at Airbus, kick about. Yeah. Say that in a half Manchester Mancunian accent. Right, okay, let's look in this British. I'm not going on a British Airways 747. I never will. I don't even know if I'll ever fly on a 747. If we fly with Lufthansa to, I don't know, who will Lufthansa partnered with? Yeah, Star Alliance. probably get a flight to maybe, I don't know, Chicago on their 747-8s. But the only problem is, if I flew on a 747-8, I'd still be privileged to fly on a 747 for the first time in my life. But it's not the 400, is it? Oh, okay, shut up. But I don't know. We might do what we did. Was it Bay of Biscay? With Concorde. Bay of Biscay, that was it. Bay of Biscay! I think it'd be biscuits. Bay of Biscay. Yeah, but like that with the 747, so anyone who wants to experience flying on a 7... Someone says as well, we must leave a 747 Virgin at the RVP, but no one knows cowboys, they'll try and charge. Oh yes, the Virgin Atlantic 747 nose piece. Or if you want to stand on the wing with Rob Hazard, as he robs you, I don't know, Rob Bastard. Yeah, he's a little monkey. He really is. He's turned that place on its bloody back knees, and yeah, not good. I mean, some people like it, but I'm just a bit upset with the RVP. Just how they're doing things at the moment, like the live commentary. It's not so much the live commentary; it's the fact that they are so. They're not like people that. I don't know, how can I explain, like the bird distress signals. We were playing demos of a bird distress signal to kind of, for people to distinguish what's what. People are looking round like, you know what I mean, like, just shut up. And they're playing it, and then they're playing, oh yeah, a heron bird. Okay, Canada geese, you know, because we would get those in England. And then, I don't know, blackbird. And you know, they keep doing it, you know, I would in the end say, okay, heron bird, and yeah, you get the rest, you get the message. But they don't seem to understand other people's perspective of their, I don't know, repulsive commentary. It's repulsive. They don't stop. It's not a thing where it's like just, alright, get the message, but the only way I can describe it, it's almost like, you know, like how old ladies never shut up. It's kind of like that, and it's just like, can you give it a break just for a minute? And it's like a fight over, like multiple times have gone, right, yeah, and no, you Debbie, oh, right, and it's just like, oh, gets people that are more professional, you know what I mean? Big Jet TV was doing it, everyone would enjoy it, or would they? Because everyone's going on about, I don't know, when he chopped down the bush at the style place. I didn't notice that. I think someone told me, like, oh yeah, Big Jet chopped down that bush for everyone to see. Yeah, I mean, perfect sense. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I think anyone with any decency would do that. But the people that don't like it, you see, are the people that, I don't know, don't get, I don't know, attention anyway, and they're like, oh, why does he have a right to do it? He's new to this and all of that. Yeah, I don't think people like that. People that just take over all of a sudden. But for us plane spotters, yeah, it's good because we haven't got that bleeding bush in the way, and kind of helped when I had no other option just to record down there when the RVP shut back in March. Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? All this lockdown and all that. Oh, let's say that, but I'm just worried about school. Like, I keep predicting that, oh yeah, we're gonna have this whole thing where it's gonna be like, oh yes, schools are open and they shut again. Like, in a realistic world, I don't see it happening, to be honest, but for some reason I do see it happening, to be honest. It's one of those, it's like, I'm sorry if it happens. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're looking forward to going to school and you're watching this in 5 months thinking, oh shit, he was right. But maybe you're watching this thinking, oh god, and how wrong was he? He's just paranoid. They always get it right in the end, the government. With this test and trace thing, I know it's like we can't make it simple, can they? It's like, oh, just employ anyone to make it as difficult as it is. It's like, well, it's not intuitive, you know what I mean? Where am I meant to download this test and trace? If it was really that important, I'd get pop-ups from Apple saying download the new test. It's voluntary, you know what I mean? To protect everyone's health, but no, they'll probably do that last minute. So someone falls ill with it next door, not to visit next door, you know what I mean? And already that's like, you know what I mean? Avoiding any like close contact with people that may be symptomatic. My dad thinks he's asymptomatic because he was giving me granddad bloody PCR, is that what it's called? PCR. CPR. PCR! Think of the ATC guys, sorry. Yeah. Will your GoPro stuff be on the window? Well, I bloody hope so. Yeah, it will be on the window. I have no other choice. I've got to record on the window. I can't record. I'm thinking of a wing. Sorry, I couldn't have got a shot in front of the engine because I think it's something like 11A and 11B are seats. I don't know. I need a reference here. I'm screwing up the carpet. Yeah, it is an insight to how I make me bloody aircraft. I'm just looking at it, A350. Yeah, it's carpet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your stream's already ready for Heathrow. I saw it. Yeah, I've unlisted it so people can only see it in the playlist. Yeah, I am preparing. Like we're getting it all ready and all that, and I hope you're all looking forward to me going live at Heathrow as well. But yeah, the only problem with it is I'd say the low air traffic, but we're probably going to get some interesting things. But what I'm going to end up becoming jealous, like, oh, I should have got that on the camcorder. But anything for you guys to see, of course, yeah. I mean, if I didn't have all this YouTube stuff, I would still go to Heathrow, but the main reason I'm going to Heathrow now is because, I don't know, I've had a crap summer, no holiday, I want to fly. What's wrong with that? As I explained to my mate Luke yesterday, on the phone, well not on the phone, but on WhatsApp Messenger, just what I was doing, and he just couldn't get his head around it. He was like, so you're going to Liverpool? It's a plane spot. No, London. Why are you going to London to plane spot? And it was just like, well, I get you don't understand this, and maybe it might be an academic thing from you and me. I didn't say that, but I just said, yeah, this is how it is, and I want to do it. So, and he just said, oh, have fun. I know. And I'm in school next Thursday as well. So in a week it'll be going to bed early, won't it? Yeah. I mean, I don't really go to bed early that often because I'm trying to work on things that are a nightmare to work on. I've got yesterday, because I couldn't record the stream, I recorded another SL Aviation plane spotting podcast. So that'll probably be out, I'd say, I'm putting it together now, but it'll probably be out maybe start of September, and then the Heathrow stuff that will be, recorded on Sunday, that'll be probably out late September. Just give me time to get it all prepared. Yeah. But you know what I fear? And I was thinking about, I've thought about this for the last, and yeah, this has been a Q&A. I couldn't do Q&A Wednesday on, I came home late. We were stuck in traffic. No, I'm joking. The reason why I didn't do it, because one of the comments were bloody stupid. And there were 2 comments, and I'm just going to answer them now. I'm trying to get everything done, and it's kind of hard, but Q&A Wednesday this week, it couldn't happen, because, I know that's probably your first question. Where's Q&A Wednesday, you muppet? What are you doing? But yeah, basically, I couldn't do Q&A Wednesday because, I know you're probably thinking, oh, excuses, but no. I had 2 questions. I just thought it's not worth setting everything up for 2 questions. I know I haven't done Q&A Wednesday since like late April. Not great, that, is it? But Friday vlog, I'm going to try and cover everything that's happening, because this is just a mess at the moment, isn't it? I'm just trying to get the carpet sorted. What colour's the carpet at the back of that 350? Yeah, this is a 747-400. I know I should have done it in like the One World livery, but I just kind of thought, nah, I've already got a Virgin 747, down the Terminal 1 down there. And, that's in the Star Wars livery. I kind of want my 747s to kind of be just 747, you know what I mean? Nothing special. Normal British Airways livery. Yeah, I've done well with 747. It's very hard. You've got to kind of make the top deck narrow than the bottom deck, and well, a realistic 747, this slope would be kind of transitional. It wouldn't just go ruh. It would kind of go like and yeah, but no, I'm quite good at building my aircrafts. I try to do the fin tail on the 747. Tail fin I've done well with. The wings on the 747, they're Nazi swept wings, and I've kind of done them like heron bird. No, I don't know. Kind of like I don't know, not great, but I can't really change it now because I've got my engines. Yeah, the only was the British Airways yesterday 747 going to the scrapyard for the last time. Pretty sad, I know. All these birds getting. I still think there's life in the old dog. A little bit of life left in her, but mainly in terms of cargo freight. And if you look at, like, you know, I know the MD-11 never went into passenger service, but you know, the DC-10 and aircrafts that are kind of old, I'm at, you know, like the 7.6 and the 7.5, they are slowly getting transitioned into cargo. They are. I don't know, because airlines are giving them up. Whereas a Jet2 Holiday 757 taken off from Manchester today, going to Antalya, sorry. Atlanta! So America! Yeah, apparently Jet2 did actually operate New York routes on their 757s. I never knew that. Jet2 in New York, I know people were like, Jet2.com. What's this one? This one's new on me. Yeah, no. Because I believe so used to United and American Eagle and all that. Because American Eagle operate, you know, a 7. Is it American Eagle? Yeah. American Express. No, American Eagle is like because Express is like local, isn't it? Like FedEx Express, because FedEx are everywhere, aren't they? They're local everywhere. American Eagle is kind of like short haul, if you know what I mean, like the CRJs and all that, and the ERJs. I think the ERJs are the ones that are the engines are at the back, and the CRJs are the ones with the engines. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. E, C, A, B, C, D, E. Where's the DRJ? No, I'm a joke. It's a really bad joke. That's a bad joke. Oh my god, he choked on a bad joke. Jesus Christ. Cockpit. Rock cockpit. Oh, what am I saying? What am I doing with this bloody carpet design? I think I need to place the seats first. I'm trying to do stuff that... yeah, this and commentating doesn't go well together. I mean, it's quite clear that I can't do two things at once. So how can I stream at Heathrow while enjoying the planes? Exactly. I'm used to Manchester Airport action. I'm going to see things I've never seen before. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But the main thing I'm looking forward to, and to be totally reasonable as well, the flight I'm looking forward to. I know it's like 80% of a flight to Manchester to Heathrow is like takeoff or approach. But I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm probably going to order like a pack of Pringles, a Coke. By the time I've like opened the Pringles, eating the first one. Right, we're descending. Oh, are we? It's that short. I'm not kidding. It is up and down in less than 40 minutes. I'm not kidding. It is that short. Well, my dad's done all this before because he used to work in the travel industry. I'm just trying to get you guys' hopes up. Hopes up. It is happening. I don't know. Excitement up. Yeah. Smart24 says it's great that you can travel like this. You should do it more often. Yeah. I mean, once we get more discounts with the whole British Airways executive class. Yeah. Because Qatar do something. It's like a premium class gold, and then platinum or something. I can't remember. And you got to pay different membership, but it's cheaper in the long run. You know, that kind of stuff. But no. Yeah. My first British Airways flight. I don't know if we're coming back on the BEA. This one. I wonder if we are. Yeah, this one. The BEA. Yeah. A319. I know. Is that I heard somewhere that's down at somewhere, not Coningsby, that's the RAF, and they're like bound to be retired. So I don't know, but yeah, we are coming back on an A319, which is interesting because British Airways are actually retiring all their A319s because they're about over 20 years old. Ordered a bunch of Neos. But no, I didn't actually know British Airways used to operate 767s. Didn't know that. We're just riffing about planes here. And then like a year ago, like I would talk about them and I'd be like, right, you don't want to hear about planes, but seems to have encouraged you, and I don't know if I have encouraged you, but yeah, some people have said, oh yeah, I've enjoyed it. John T. Vlogs has said he's semi-inspired and all that, which is nice. Yeah, just people that I know are interested in what you're interested in. It's like if PewDiePie said, oh, we're going to do plane spotting, a bit like Skate 3, you know, he boosted the sales for that game. Am I doing that the same way with planes? I don't know. Probably not, but I am enjoying it more. But this flight simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, it has its attracted, you know, like YouTube, like more gaming YouTubers to kind of like I wouldn't say enjoy aviation, but kind of experience. Because I was watching Zerka, you know, the Sidemen Zerka, play it, and he doesn't know anything about aircraft, obviously, but I thought, yeah, this is good because it's encouraging different generations of people to get together and understand aviation for what it is, not just, oh yeah, I'm a Sideman, I have a fast car, which is basically all it was. Like I still can't get over myself that I used to watch them. Well, not all the time, but occasionally I did. I just thought, there's nothing else funny to watch, is there? But now, you know, it's like, I think you just move on to better things in life and entertainment. It's like someone saying, oh yeah, I used to watch, I don't know, the Kardashians. Now I've moved on to Love Island. Yeah, because that's an improvement, isn't it? Blimey. More like, I used to watch the Kardashians, now I moved on to David Attenborough Blue Planet. You know, that's an improvement. In terms of academics and what you might learn. Instead of how to put as many Botoxes in your lips as possible, but there you go. What was it? Live and let live. Blimey, live. Live and let live, live. If your name's Liv, you better understand that. It's not important, what I'm saying. Oh my god, I've just placed a carpet in the exact same place. We've got a lobotomy. Yeah, so we're going to have seats here, and then how do we do it again? It's like that, and then there we go. So we'll work off that blueprint, if you will. Yeah. Something going into Liverpool. Oh, something going into Liverpool. Do you reckon I'll hear it? They've sucked up the approach. No. I get something in a minute. Am I on 119.85? That's Liverpool arrivals. Might get something, don't know. Liverpool. There's actually a website you can use, and you can Global Trader or something. You can download ATC files and overlap them in your videos. I don't know. I might get something. Look at this. This is ridiculous. A gaming video, and I'm tuned into me bloody air traffic control ATC. Doesn't matter if you're orange or black. It's a Trump song. I'm not going to get anything here because yeah, okay. That's a faulty signal when you can hear beep. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get anything. I know Liverpool Airport, but in terms of frequency, you know, the curtain and no, I'm not going to get anything. Sorry. It's an aircraft. I was going into Liverpool, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and buy a better what do you call it? I don't know, receiver antenna for the top of it. So when I go to school, I'm not kidding, I'm gonna try and tune into Liverpool or something like that, and try and get I don't know, correspondence on the scanner. I know, while I'm at school as well. Hey Aaron, listen to this. Liverpool approach. Why is that lad got a walkie-talkie? Or is that his phone? Yeah, it's gonna be like that, isn't it? Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. But I did actually bring in the ATC one day thinking it was the old notepad. I filled it up from March to August. All the aircraft I've seen are in there. And I've seen all over. I mean, I've seen all over it. I've seen, oh god, I've seen everything I've seen in it. If you know what I mean, everything I've seen, it's seen in there. You know what I mean? So you can see it. I'm not saying I've semen in it to glue the pages together. The pages, what the plague? Oh my god, that's disgusting. That, isn't it? Can't hold it in. I mean, can't control myself. I can't control my shelf. My shelf. Deary me. But now I've got a new book now. This is my new one. My new aircraft book. And now it's a bit sickly, isn't it? Look at the colour of it. It's like, ugh. But no, that is my flight book. Oh yeah, I might have Mr. McLaughlin as my form teacher in September. I am looking forward to school. I'm just a bit worried, like, I don't know, is there going to be tape all over the floor saying, put your feet here, occupy your space before anyone else does? You know what I mean? It's going to like the visitor park. It's going to like the visitor park, but at school. Oh, Aaron, make sure you order the Cheshire Farm ice cream before anyone else does. I mean, sorry, Aaron. I probably won't even see him because these year bubbles are doing. And it's going to be like, I'm not probably not going to see the bloke. Yeah, me cousin Aaron, my distant cousin. He says distant cousin. We're bloody cousins. I don't know why he says distant cousin. Bloody because we are distant cousins. But he had to explain once to everyone. Oh yeah, we're distant cousins. And I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, okay. Like he's proud of it. Oh yeah, I'm proud of it as well. But it's just like, oh yeah, kids these days, they like to take the piss. They really do. But now should be interesting to see how school is gonna pan out. Obviously, if you're younger, it's probably going to be more challenging because your year is like a year of, or a class of 30, and social distancing in the classroom. But if you're going to do the year bubbles, it's not going to make much difference anyway. But I'm in sixth form, you see, so whenever I feel like I need to have a bit of downtime from it being a bit too overwhelming, all the social distancing. If anything, people shouldn't bother me because they'll be far away. Daniel Rollins, you don't bother me now because I'm as far away as I've ever been from you, you smelly monkey. Oh my god, I didn't like him. Just because he was just a loudmouth. He wasn't a loudmouth, but looking in hindsight, he was alright, but he was just some fellow who was just a bit annoying. And no, he wasn't black. I shouldn't be saying that because people these days. And I was saying that about Michael Jackson the other night. I was just saying Michael Jackson's a cheeky monkey. I was a Monkey Jackson, and I'm thinking people are going to think, oh, he's being racist now. You know what I mean? Like, if I hadn't pointed it out, I wouldn't. So I'm being racist for pointing out that I could. So theoretically, people could take it the wrong way. So I'm just basically defending myself. But for other people, I'm just saying, hey, I'm not being racist here. I'm just saying people could think I'm being racist, so I'm not going to say it anymore. Yeah, nothing. I think people just think, oh, he's just being daft. But some people just think, bloody hell. And anything just to... I think the thing is, when you're a YouTuber my size, it doesn't really affect you because people probably just click on and just think, oh, he's just being daft, he's just having a bit of fun. Who cares if he's dead? I know Michael Jackson, Monkey Jackson. I'm only saying that because he's dead and he can't defend himself. What I mean. But no, that's not the reason I'm doing it. I've always said Monkey Jackson, Michael Jackson, walking down the runway. The runway! Yeah, going to his bloody Concorde. So, yeah, I've sat in his seat. Yeah, not as cool as it sounds. It's just like, oh yeah, Michael Jackson used to sit here, and he used to have his leather jacket over him, and he didn't want anyone to speak to him, because that was the person he was, wasn't he? Nothing. Yeah, smooth criminal in the bloody, yeah, Concorde. And, yeah, that's how we used to fly around. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Can Concorde be black or white? What's that? That's a completely different song, that. Oh, God. We don't have plain songs, do they? Oh, like, I would want that. Come fly with me. Yeah, there we go. Not really. It's more like a meme. Oh, crap. What am I doing? Sorry. So the light go on. Go on. Yeah, so we've got... Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be Economy Plus. British Airways Business Class in the nose, and then... I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because I think British Airways is 2-class configuration, so... What that means is business class and first class, like Qatar. We have business class and first class. Imagine Ryanair having first class. Like, what would it be like? You might get a clean tray table, oxygen in your mask this time. Pay for oxygen in your mask. Yeah, they were actually. I'm not kidding. They're thinking of doing that. I mean, like, I think McCleary's a good businessman, but anything to cut down the price for people's air ticket, you know what I mean? Air travel welfare and stuff like that. I think the welfare of Ryanair is not good at all, but in terms of the business structure and all that, and I would just say resilience in the industry. You know, they're not like a company that's going to back down. I mean, yeah, they're flying everywhere where they shouldn't be, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, yeah, to make money, aren't you? You're air to make money. But I know I wouldn't trust my life with them if they were going down. You know what I mean? You know, on the max. But oh my god, hello, stewardess, looking a bit green, going clean. But I think in terms of resilience and keeping things moving with Ryanair, yeah, it's good. It's not like TUI and Jet2 where they're going to turn around and say, I know better safe than sorry, but you can't be. There's never such thing as too safe. You know what I mean? It's always good to be safe. But because the way I've done these, it looks like I don't know what Aeroflot. Maybe a bit of work could be done on that. I don't like me airlines looking like another airline. I get a little bit agitated. It's like, oh no. Yeah, we've got other food. Right, okay, what have we done here? Okay. Tray tables in Just Economy are the Oak Trapper. Oh, Oak Trapdoor. I was about to say, so what? Oak Trap what? Yeah, this is Golf Bravo Yankee Golf Foxtrot. I've learnt a lot during this lockdown. Not about aviation, but just things in general and improving my knowledge on things. Yeah, I've just been trying to improve my knowledge on things that I had a bit of understanding about in the like the ATC. And some guy said he was watching my stream the other day and he thought, oh yeah, I'll show you how to use the AT. You know what I mean? And it's becoming a thing now. Not to rub it in your face, but it's a little bit concerning. Like, I go to the visitor park, I come home, right? And I get a message on my phone. From someone, I don't know, something's of an aviation. I saw you at the visitor park. I don't even know what this person looks like. I didn't even know this person existed until a second ago. And they said they've seen me. So I don't even know who these people are. And they said they've seen me at the visitor park. So I come home. And you know, I'm like, you know when you think oh someone spotted me, like, oh yeah, someone knows who I am, or I don't know, like not at my, you know what I mean, size, but you know, Stampy, I don't know, like he might go shopping, you might think, oh, someone's spotted me, and I've spotted them, and it's kind of like that awkward, you know what I mean? Yeah, we know exactly what's going on here, but this isn't progressing in terms of speech. It's completely the opposite, so I'm looking at people, and people are looking at me thinking, oh god, it's that Terraria expert dude, isn't it? It's that guy that does the Terraria expert, and maybe he's live at the visitor park, and we're at the visitor park. What am I saying? He's trying to do what Big Jet does and all that. Yeah, and when I get home, we say, I saw you at the visitor park today. Come over and say hello. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? I don't get some people. I mean, yeah, it's friendly. Like, yeah, sure. I just say, oh yeah. But half of my response, I got one from some guy called Jay Coop, who's quite good at the aviation stuff. I've seen him a couple of times. He's just one of the lads that record the aircrafts, and he said to me, great day that day, wasn't it, Sam? I saw you at the visitor park that day. And I was like, I just replied, wouldn't recognise you if I tripped over you, mate. You know what I mean? Wouldn't know you if I tripped over you. And I just left it on that. Yeah, it was a great day for spotting. But I have had that, like some people give me a nod, and I'm just being like, oh, I don't know who you are. Because when I'm there, I'm not thinking about, I don't know, kind of like YouTube and stuff until I'm doing my stream. Because I start my stream and I'm like, hello guys, oh god, it's like the evening again, you know what I mean? You should see me, it's like reborn. But no, it's quite funny. I'm kind of just enjoying my day half the time at the visitor park, and I'm not really I'm kind of escaping from the world we live in, the crass world. And yeah, it's just, yeah, nice way to kind of, I don't know, remotify, I don't know, your feelings, and enjoy the planes, or as it was yesterday, because I couldn't stream it, I could just camcord it, but also look at, I know, it's just, I'd never get chance, when you're someone like me who's recording all the time, you hardly ever get chance to kind of look at the planes as they're taxiing, and I just thought, oh, I'm not going to get this EasyJet, because I didn't even get it land. What's the point of getting it taxiing onto A5? So I just watched it. I just thought, yeah, the A320 is pretty big. It's pretty big. Also, just when aircraft are taxiing, they are kind of like I know, quite extreme, but also for anyone who has never had an airplane really close to them, it's quite yeah, they're large whenever, but and it's always fun. And like once I was just watching the 777 takeoff, just out of courtesy of I'm not going to record this, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to watch the 777 takeoff. And yeah, the thing I've noticed with the 777, it kind of takes off like that, and then it kind of goes like that a bit more. And yeah, and all that. How well do you know the A321? Quite well. I've flown, that's probably the most flown aircraft I've ever flown on, the A321. Yeah, I like the A321. The wings are quite interesting actually. Like the canoes, you kind of got like the big one and then the smaller ones for like the flaps at the end. Yeah, it's quite interesting. How can I show you? British Airways one. It's been, I mean, this is a Gemini jet model that came and it was made to be broken. So the wing fell off, and then my dad knocked it, and the tail fin fell off, and the horizontal stabilizer fell off. Oh yeah, and the engine fell off. So this model, though it may be intact, it's been with me for about 2 months, and it's been, yeah, trashed. See the wings? It's kind of got like little canoes, smaller. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 canoes, and then I don't know why, but I don't know why that is actually. No. Yeah, the wing on the A321's not as big as the one on the 757. See, the thing is, the 757 wing's wide as well. It's wider and longer, but also it's quite. I know I can explain the A321 wing. It's kind of like thin at the very end, but the 757 it's kind of like a it's quite a robust shape, so that's how it can perform its takeoffs and stuff like that. I said the most common plane that I don't know, I kind of know in terms of like looking at and all that is kind of probably the 757. I don't know why, but I've got a picture there of a 757. Have I shown you? I've got a Minecraft collectible cow on top of my thing. When my mirror used to be there, I could have flipped the mirror, but yeah, the 757. I don't know why, probably because I've edited quite a lot of photos of 757s on my SLAV photography. But the 757, yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's kind of got if you've never seen a 757, look it up. It's long, flat at the bottom. It's kind of got like a dolphin-shaped nose, but the cockpit windows, because it was made in the same time as the 767, it has the same, I think, size as well, cockpit glass piece configuration, so it kind of makes the cockpit on the the windows on the 757 cockpit nose piece kind of look like huge, like really large, like almost like office block windows, and all that. But no, yeah. There's a great picture actually on Google Images. If you just type in 76 and 75, and it's is it an American Airlines 767 and an American Airlines 757 in the background, obviously retro in the chrome livery, and it just sums up two amazing aircrafts, like two good brothers. You know what I mean? I love 757. There's Liverpool again. But you can tell I can't let my consciousness, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let my consciousness ignore aircraft. I can't. Like, someone flies over, I'm like, flight radar, or should I just guess? I'll guess, and half the time I've guessed, I've been right because of I know the noise of some. That one there. I don't know what it was. Maybe you could tell me. Look at Liverpool. I'm guessing it was an EasyJet. And the one before it might have been a Ryanair from Rhodes. Was that an EasyJet? Alright, let me look it up. The aircraft that just landed at Liverpool might have been an EasyJet. Because the A321 engine is kind of like... Let's see. No, it was a Ryanair. I was completely wrong. From Faro. Yeah, every time I guess, I'm right. But it was a Ryanair. Someone says Ryanair from Faro. Yeah. Pretty interesting. I can't even get my bloody planes right. No, it's an ongoing investigation. So can they say that when they can't even figure out? Yeah, that's what we're saying that now in the labs. We've got a vaccine yet? Ongoing investigation. I reckon it might just die out, like, if it's not getting spread, and people do enough for social distancing, it's got no one to spread. I said, like, Mario mushrooms, once it hasn't got a mushroom to bounce off, you know what I mean, it's not going to spread, you know what I mean? And yeah. But once it bounces onto someone, it's like a Mario mushroom, you kill it. That's the best way I can describe this virus. It kind of bounces like Mario mushrooms, and once there's no more mushrooms left, it can't bounce from person to person. That's how I can see it. It can like boing, boing, boing. But it can only infect about, I don't know, 4 people at once if someone coughs. Pretty bad. But the R rate and all that is like below 1 at a moment. Once it gets over 3, becomes a problem, doesn't it? Because it shows it's spreading faster and at speed as well, at rapid rate, which nobody wants. No, it has been an interesting year. I wouldn't say it's been a really bad year, but it's been one that no one could have predicted. It's not even over yet. It's August. I don't know, I think Google Rewind this year, YouTube Rewind, will be very, very interesting. I don't know, maybe. don't know, something like and the YouTube trying to be all politically correct. Thanks to you, thanks to the creators that helped during lockdown, probably do all that, and thanks to, I don't know, that guy who did that gym exercise bloody thing every day, squatting, you know what I mean? I just did gaming videos. I just continued from what I did. See, some people find a great opportunity on how to, I suppose you can call it greed, but what else can you do? Kind of like, oh my god, looks like a bloody spider. Oh, it's spider season as well. There's a great big blooming tarantula in my bedroom the other night. Tarantula. Tarantula. Yeah. And that was huge. So what did I do? I didn't pick it up, but I took it outside and we had a cigarette together. I don't even smoke. Why would I? Remember when I made up I had vaping things? Last year. I did as well. I said all sorts last year just to... I don't know why I said it, I said stuff like, alright, get this. Me last year, I was saying stuff like, oh yeah. So first of all, I was saying, oh yeah, my dad or something has a bunch of tattoos. Which he's dead again. Oh, it was my granddad. I used to sit on my granddad's knee as he got tattoos. Which is a lie, okay. And everyone thinks I'm buying subscribers at the moment. And I tell you, that's not a lie, okay? That is not a lie. That's true. That I don't buy subscribers. No, that is fully covered. That I think people get the message. Yeah, all right, leave him alone. Terraria expert. He doesn't buy subscribers. I think that's becoming it now. And just for a couple of days ago, people were thinking, oh, is he doing things that are really against YouTubers' community, like buying subscribers from other YouTubers and stuff? And I just had to cover up and say, no, I'm not. And yeah, I wasn't even going to make a video saying, is this what it's become? I mean, I wouldn't do that because I take criticism head on, and when something, I know, is questioned, come out the door with my hands out, you know what I mean? Say, here, look, here's the information, here's the evidence that I wouldn't buy subscribers. If I was going to buy subscribers, I'd buy views as well, you know what I mean? Because that's what all of them do. But no, if it comes to it, I'll show you my father's bloody receipt of a month and see if any subscriptions for YouTube illegal subscribers pop up. And yeah, no, I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. It's just it doesn't make me sad, but I don't know, it just kind of makes me think like enough people have done this, haven't they, for people to think I'm doing it, and I'm so far behind in terms of how YouTube works nowadays. It's just like, well, what am I meant to say? What am I meant to do? What can I do in terms of not like growth, but in the guidelines always changing. It's a bit like at a moment with, ooh, you're gonna wear a mask. Oh no, you're not gonna wear a mask. Oh, you can't go to Spain now. Oh, he's keeled over. This person's keeled over. You know what I mean? You can't keep up. It's kind of like that with YouTube. If you don't make it easy for creators, I'll tell you, it's a bit annoying. Like, I don't look at the YouTube. Like a couple of days ago, they introduced this thing where if you put brackets with a timestamp, it would overlay like it would highlight the section of the video where that timestamp was and say something like, I don't know, for example, a Skylight Productions Takeoff roll. It would highlight the bit of a time, like in YouTube where it pops up the timeline. It would section different bits according to the timestamps. They've removed that, and I was honestly about to put brackets around my SL Aviation videos for the timestamps, because I thought, oh, that'd be a really good way for people to understand when the aircrafts are coming in the video. But they've removed it, so it's just like, well, why have you removed something, added it and then removed it? I don't get the logic. YouTube's owned by Google, and I think one thing I do know about YouTube nowadays is its corporate greed. You know what I mean? It's and if you looked at the YouTube trending page about 5 years ago, it was, the people that made the platform that were getting, recommended in the trending page. But nowadays, the things that appear on the trending page on YouTube is stuff like, like Jimmy Kimmel Live and like corporate entities anyway. You know what I mean? Which suggests YouTube are not thinking in terms of creators and more thinking shows. We all know YouTube wants to become Netflix. Everyone knows that, and I know that. It doesn't take an idiot to guess that YouTube wants to become Netflix. And the way they do the whole YouTube Premium, I think everyone who watches YouTube has came across that. £11 a month to remove YouTube's own adverts. Do you remember when it was just free viewing? We always had adverts, but we never had adverts playing in the middle of a video. 2 adverts playing in the middle. It was never like that. It was about the creators, the video and the video only. It's not as creator driven as YouTube used to be, even though the creators that created YouTube, you know what I mean? Yeah, they've died out now, haven't they? And now you've got bloody me talking about me bloody airport, you know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, some creators made this platform, but YouTube, it's almost like, well, we're gonna do it our way, the money way. Yeah, you don't want to be with people like that, do you? But where there's a community, there's money, isn't there? And for God forbid, you know what I mean? You guys, I wouldn't just want to become Twitch and Twitch only, but yeah, I don't know. YouTube has a great community. People can find anything they want, but it's just the corporate entities behind YouTube and how they do things in terms of advertising and monetization. It's like if you want to be a creator on YouTube nowadays, they're not. It's not easy. They might give you tips and tricks, but they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot a bit. They're saying, "Oh yeah, welcome to Creator Studio," but where reality is, if your video does become quite successful, it's never going to get on the trending page because YouTube filter corporate entities only, like WWE and stuff like that, and CNN News, Jimmy Kimmel Live, I know, Netflix, Insight, kind of like companies with a YouTube channel, like Apple, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, like advertising, the product and stuff like that, but also like highlights of shows, yeah, like corporate entities like Conan O'Brien and all that. It's not going to be like the creators that have been creating videos from home from scratch. So yeah, if you want to become a YouTube creator, you're never going to get onto the ever trending page. You might, but it's filtered in a way now, and it's the bells and whistles of YouTube have changed in terms of how your video gets seen and recommended. It's more like, well, if someone's already made a video that's got more views anyway, never mind your video's new, they're just going to keep recommending the one that makes most of their profit, you know what I mean? Which is not a good way to encourage people to be successful and to, I don't know, grow, and that's not very good. And they've got the whole YouTube Creator Studio thing, but I know it's like, well, if you're focusing on the algorithm just recommending the corporate stuff and corporate entities, why invest all your money in, if you really, that's like saying, alright, creators of YouTube, you're not going to be recommended anymore, only corporate entities will be on the trending page, but we're going to give you a load of sweets. Take a pic and I don't know, share them with each other, which is basically YouTube Studios. Well, it's more like a replacement of the old classic one, but I don't know, it's like, make your mind up. Are you supporting the creators or not? Because it's almost like saying, F you creators, we're only going to do this for you. We're going to demonetize you all. We're going to give all the best talent in the YouTube team and to be working closely with the corporate entities. But we're going to give you YouTube Studio. You know, make your mind up. Who are you supporting? I suppose they're supporting both at the end of the day, but they're not giving you a voice anymore. You can't have a voice on YouTube because politically correct and all that, and game age violence. Yes, I know that the FTC was a big problem last year and all that involved with it all, but it's becoming a platform that's a little bit difficult. If you don't really know what you're doing anyway, and you just want to be successful in YouTube, yeah, it's the wrong place for you. But creative freedom, and they're not supporting that either. They're more supporting just anything that makes them money, which is a bit pathetic, but that's how they're doing it. That's how it's run. It doesn't affect me because I'm small anyway, and I just enjoy making videos. Which you can't go wrong with that, can you? At the end of the day, you can't go wrong with it. But the whole Twitch thing, it's nice to escape from YouTube sometimes. I don't mean the community. I just mean in terms of just not a better platform, but it's just a bit more. Well, I don't know. Just feel a bit more not safe on Twitch, but like I know what I'm doing. I know people look at Twitch and think, oh, it's got all those shoddy gamers, but Twitch for me, I don't know, it works out fine. Clicky clacky clack. Clicky clacky. I think we're gonna have lights upstairs in the business class. But what I did in my other 7-foot, I had a black scene here, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna put in, what are the toilets? What colour are the toilets? The colour of the toilets! Oh, I work hard on the aircrafts. I really end off this video and think, oh, I've done it all wrong. It's not how I wanted it to look, or something like that. Yeah, I've got like a black thing here. A dark kind of like panel. Yeah. How long do you have at Heathrow? Well, we arrive. I'll probably get to that viewing bit at about 10. Probably start to get on our ways about 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 hours. So for about 3 hours I'll be spotting. And maybe at the end of the day, once I've seen all what I want to see. Obviously the flight radar will be going like mad. I'll be focusing on my my best. Onto you guys. You guys truly, from yours truly. Yours truly. Oh my god, my nose is really itchy. Oh my god, my bloody Coke's here. Let's see, I'm going to go downstairs in a minute and get that Coke. Oh yeah. I don't know. No, I'm enjoying the streams I'm doing at the moment. It's just Manchester is just a bit boring at the moment. It's not exciting. And that live commentary as well. I've got to... Yeah, I know, I park myself right near the... I know, the other side of the fence, don't I? So I'm not anywhere near the commentary, but also... Yeah, but yeah, there's 2 Virgin A330s near the RVP at the moment, parked there. There's another one rolling up yesterday. My dad thought he was going to take off from 05 left. I said, mate, I'm not taking off on that runway today. But yeah, 3X Virgin 747, Virgin A330s going out on the 31st. So I don't know if we're going to go for that. Might stream it. But I don't know. I said it before as well. I completely cut myself off about an hour ago. I don't know. Like I want to continue with the streams. I do, but I just don't want to be doing it all the time. If you know what I mean, like making it really, really. Oh my god, consistent. Not because people are gonna think I'm Big Jet TV, but I don't know. Like I just don't want to have any. Not any fan base with the streams, but I don't want it to take over this, because I know what I'm like. I get hooked in something and then I'm in. I like it then. And what I was going to say before, that did concern me, not about schools, yeah. But the whole thing with the SL Aviation channel, what I'm a little bit worried about is its exponential growth in terms of the future. Like, I started that channel. I started uploading videos on it about a year ago, as we all know. We had bloody light in the toilet, people will be shitting all over themselves, like dressing yourself in the dark. Wipe your bum in the dark, you be doing it with your blooming tie. Oh yes, executive class and BA. Oh crap, I just done it all over me tie. Oh god, I got me tie curry all over me tie. Oh. Yeah, you're grim. But yeah, I'm worried about, yeah, I did see it. I was talking about it in Oblivion last night. Wow. That's a sign of bloody dementia, that. What day did I do Oblivion? Was it Sunday? No, it was Saturday. Oh yeah, it was nearly a week ago. Yeah, yesterday. Did a bloody video yesterday. I was too busy. What stopped me doing a video last night? I know, I just thought I'd leave something out in the timetable for me to do this. We like to do this. Yeah, we do. But no, the SL Aviation channel. Since I started uploading videos on it last year, and start of this year, the plane spotting, I did think like, oh, if this gets quite big, it's gonna not ruin me, but it's gonna have that. I wouldn't say it's playing second fiddle with this channel, but it's gonna look like this channel's playing second fiddle with that if it gets to my head. That's the thing I've got to bear in mind, that like, yeah, I think we all know this, that yeah, my SL Aviation channel at a moment is at a reasonable size, but if I am making aviation content like I am now, the way I am, and I mean the way I'm producing it and the schedule I'm doing with it and the quality of the videos mainly, I realise I'm going to get quite a lot of attention from it. I know when I'm saying it's hard to grow on YouTube, but no, I've just got to be careful, if you know what I mean. Like, the channel at the moment's at a reasonable size in terms of controllability and stuff. It's about 128 subscribers. I know this is at 8,000, and yes, this is hard to control sometimes in terms of the people, but the views, I only get the people that have been watching me for quite a long time, and also some newer people. And yeah, that's, I mean, if I can control this, I can really, but I'm worried that my SL Aviation channel will get quite big, maybe in the next year, 2 years, and it might become a thing where I end up getting a fan base on this channel, on that channel, and the way I have no schedule of uploading. I've literally put in my, the description of that channel, the about page, videos are sporadic sometimes in terms of schedule, so I'm making videos about 2 months before they get uploaded. I mean, just look at my before the lockdown video. That was recorded in like March. I uploaded it in like May, 2 months later. And yeah, it's not good enough, but in terms of getting my shit together on the channel, I'm trying to do that at a moment, but yeah, I do realise it could be a threat to this channel, the SL Aviation channel, if it becomes a thing where I get a lot of people watching. It's not going to be huge, because no aviation channel on YouTube is really, really big. I think the biggest aviation channel on YouTube is probably Sam Chewy or something. I mean, again, he doesn't really deserve his spot either. All he does is just dawdle over bloody commentary and just say, oh yes, I've flown a lot of 747. How many have you flown? None? Yes, 200. You know what I mean? I think they're all like that. The people that are entitled and like upgrades and not people that meet a certain class in life, but it's more like they just expect to be treated like that and to be entitled, and when you fly as much as he does in terms of first class and all that, it does it like counteracts with you, and I think he just thinks everything's about him, and his videos are. And oh yes, I'm now a pilot, guys. Like, just because this is the aviation industry and the web and all that, and oh yeah, it's such a community, doesn't mean we have to like each other. You know what I mean? I mean, I might be a member on Big Jet TV, doesn't mean I like him. No, I think he's a decent bloke, actually. Actually, one of the only people on this platform that commentates and they can actually bear to watch, because it's funny, but also he speaks sense. And I don't think many YouTubers with commentary and anything, aviation, anything, can compete as well as that does, because I don't know, it's just, I don't know if I've grown used to it, but I do watch his streams every now and then, not the full length, but I don't even commentate either, because I don't want it to look like, oh, like a competitive thing, but I don't know. You're the only Twitch YouTuber I can stand to watch as well. Well, yeah, we're talking about Big Jet now, we're not talking about me. It's not all about me. Me. Yeah. But yeah, I do like watching him. It's the only person I can watch. I don't know. But because it's something I like as well. But also it's something I like becoming someone you can like because they like the same thing as you, you know, like I don't know, mirroring interests and all that. Yeah. With like the self-reflection room, remember that? I came to my brain the other day, I said, what did I say? I said that ages ago, I was like, yeah, in my school, the base unit, I know, everybody think, oh, Big Jet TV's been naughty, send them to the base unit. No, oh, Jerry, what have you done, Shan? In my school, we've called the base unit, which is basically the naughty room for kids to cool down for a day. And you get the little scroats in there. I've never been in there. Oh no, I have. I went in there once for about 2 hours just because I threw a pasta pot at a wall. Ooh, I know, that's really naughty. It is. Not cool either. Blooming mess it was. Saw me in the CCTV look at Luke and Robert and go, look at you. Every went off it went all over me. So it looked like a cool dude. It looked like James Bond shooting himself in the foot. That's what it looked like. It didn't look cool. Someone who's not cool anyway shouldn't do things that are cool. Like me. I'm not cool. Why am I throwing a pasta pot at a wall isn't cool. You would have thought, oh yeah, I'm not cool. I can't be a pilot. But now what you get is, I'm not cool. I'm not cool enough to throw a pasta pot at a wall. That's not cool in the first place, you know what I mean? Who does that? In the toilet as well? I did it because it was cool. Oh, you look back at your school life and you think, yeah, it's not over yet, but oh my god. I had a hell of a time in sixth form, I did. Most interesting moment, probably in my life actually. Just going back there last year in September and getting back into the routine. It was phenomenal, just how, you know, just because I've been away from it all doesn't mean it doesn't exist, you know. Still got the teachers there saying hello to me, thinking I've died. I nearly did. And yeah, it's just nice, because you know, when you've been at a school for a long time, the teachers recognise you. Oh, you'd bloody hope so, wouldn't you? Especially when you're from freaking pasta pots at the wall and there's spaghetti everywhere. Okay, so it was a pasta pot but had spaghetti in it. Wow, that's like having an ice cream cone but having like, I don't know, soup in it. Yeah, just a flask of soup. But what's in there? These sandwiches. All blended up. What is this, bloody monk food? Oh, this isn't right now. But what was I going to say? Yeah, we called the base unit in my school the self-reflection room. Bear in mind this is discipline. But he didn't want it to sound too harsh on the kids. You go to the base unit. Apparently, and discipline as well, that sounds too harsh on the kids, so we've called it the self-reflection room. Then he said the erection room. All the mirrors, ooh, my one's bigger than yours. Yeah, but he's got past all the mirrors. You were the Italian waiter, you. But no, yeah. Yeah, they called it the self-reflection room. Because they thought it sounded too... It would sound too harsh on the kids' base unit. And it's discipline. It should sound hard, you know what I mean? That's like saying, like like I don't know, torture. Like, oh yeah, let's torture him. Let's kidnap. No, let's not kidnap him. He might get scared. Let's hide him. Or I don't know. They go to the I don't know. I don't know. How can I best explain it? Explain it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I would say a funeral, but people get obsessed off morbid things, don't they? A horror film, Scream. We say, no. We can't call this a knife. We've got to call it a sharp object, because the viewers might get scared. It's a horror film. Yeah, but we can't call it a mask. We've got to call it a face conveyance. You know what I mean? So masks can be contributed with things that are scary. But it's Halloween. I know, but it's still could come again. It's like saying that, oh yeah, base unit, discipline. No, sounds too harsh. But it's discipline, it should be harsh. No, self-reflection room. And as I just said, you're going to get some poor lad. He's going to get Tommy, go to the self-reflection room. He's going to get his PE kit on. He's going to go up there, open the doors and say, right, I've heard this is a self-reflection room. Where are the mirrors? You know what I mean? It's going to be like that. And honestly, I told that to my granddad and he was as pink as I don't know. As pink as Barbie World. Oh, I don't know. As pink as raw meat. Yeah. And your feet. And yeah, you know what I mean? Get the joke or not, but that's all I said. The that's out of courtesy of the teachers, aren't they? I want to call the self-reflection room, the base unit, the self-reflection room. And then what will be next? The head teacher, the teacher with hierarchy. Yeah, because head teacher sounds too scary. Or the deputy headmaster, no, the senior administrator. You know what I mean? He's getting simple words and turn them into things that are too academic anyway. But kids these days aren't that academic, so they'll just think, oh yeah, that's a smart word. Instead of base unit, headmaster. You know what I mean? Deputy head. It's all too much for the snowflakes to cope with. Senior minister. Yeah. If anyone hasn't believed me, if you're going to say, oh, you're going to go and see the senior minister, I was thinking, oh god, this is about to pass the pot through at the wall. Yeah, the senior minster. Yeah, with his mince, his pasta mince. I've heard you specialise in throwing pasta pots at, I don't know, pasta pots at the roof. Sam, do you think you could maybe, yeah, no, throwing them at the teacher. Yeah. I see no evil. Oh god. Right, I don't know what I've done here, but I've really messed it up. This is too hilarious. Yeah. It's funny though, isn't it? Yeah. Give Growing Glean a shout out at Heathrow. Alright. Growing Glean is going to have a shout out at Heathrow. I should have ended Doom. What's the point? But bloody Doom Eternal. It just feels like a different game, let's just say. But it's one hell of a game. They've made Doom Eternal very much like the Doom in 2016. To be fair, some of the levels, like when I was playing, I don't know, like just some of the Ark, I remember. It did remind me of the UAC and all that, when I was on Mars and all that. But some of the game, like we've got more rural areas and foliage in Doom Eternal. And you can kind of visit Earth and stuff like that, and like have these old, ancient kind of like I don't know, and like almost like Black Knight kind of realms and stuff like that, and it kind of has like trees in it, so it's an interesting look on the Doom universe. But in terms of the game, it goes far too fast, but it's Doom, and I'm enjoying it, so I don't know when I'll end it. I don't know why that matters, but it's one of the things that I'm enjoying. After the Rage 2 scenario, I think, yeah, this is Rage 2 felt like a stopgap. Alright, it felt like a game to keep us quiet, Squire, and didn't feel as much of a FPS. It felt more FPS than a game should feel. Everything was about shooting. The storyline was about killing some dude with some huge body and a tiny head. You know what I mean? And it was just like it was stupid. Just the way I put that together. The whole game was about killing some dude with a large body and a tiny head. Had a pinhead, he had like a tiny little head and a massive body. Stupid. So the opposite of the year 7s, the huge heads and the tiny bodies. Honestly, if you pushed them over, it does look like they'd, I don't know, bowl. You know what I mean? Oh god, they would bowl. You know, like just stay there and not able to get up again because of the weight. You know, like a bowling ball. I'll have a snap me neck. Big thing around my head on Heathrow. See that light of the camera? Looks like a flipping ice cream. Oh god. This thing's gonna be full on Sunday. Oh dear. Yeah, my flight is ice cream. BA1389. So, look forward if you want to spot me. And I was about to maybe ask Mr. Ringway, Planesbottom Ringway, if he was going to the airport on Sunday to capture my departure. But I felt, no, he's not. I mean, I shouldn't be asking people to get my. Or maybe reach out to anyone on Facebook and say, hey, I'm a mainstream YouTuber. Anyone would like to capture the departure of BA1389? But by the time I come back at Visitor Park, it will be shut because it shuts. Oh no, it shuts at 9. Oh, I don't know. But it's going to be interesting because where I spot. But we're on the left side, you see. So if we're taking off on 23 left, I'm gonna just see Style Woods on my left hand side. But yeah, we're not going to get the rotation of the RVP. We're going to get the. It's going to be interesting though because I've taken off from 23 left. I've taken off from 05 left at Manchester. I've taken off from 23 right. And yeah, they're the runways I've taken off from. And every time on 05 left. I've never actually taken off from 05 left at Manchester and recorded it. The only time I could have recorded the taking off from 05 left was in 2014 on the 767 and that would have been my first ever takeoff video on the channel, but due to my mum not wanting me to record, I didn't. Or I recorded one of a landing though. I was watching that back the other night. I just thought, yeah, that's the start, isn't it? That's like the definition of the start of 6 years of doing it. I know it sounds a bit pretentious, but I don't care at the end of the day. They're my videos and I can feel the way I want to about them. Oh, that's a trap chest. And yeah, it is. It's kind of like remarkable that just one hard landing. It's not. I wouldn't say it's due to the hard landing, but I think that made the video a bit more exciting. Just the excitement of just recording it and all that kind of started 6 years later. I've got a mainstream aviation channel. I'm worried that it's gonna not become too large, but the SL Aviation channel might not become bigger than this channel, but in terms of views and people's expectations on uploads, it's gonna really counteract and play second fiddle with this channel, and I don't want that to happen because I want to be on this channel for a little bit longer. I'm holding on to it a little bit long. No, I want to still be on this channel. I still got loads of things to do. I want to do also, like, I want to end YouTube when I want to end YouTube, alright? I'm just a little bit scared that things in the next 2-3 years might dry up a little bit for me, like in terms of games I can play, because I'm doing all the exciting stuff now, and holidays. I don't want this whole channel to become aviation, so I've got to be careful there as well. It's a difficult juggle on this channel to contend and to include the right amount of what the channel is, a gaming channel basically, and like Squid Ink Gaming likes and all that, and all the others, to contain obviously the game and the schedule and what I'm doing in games, but also the aviation sector, which is almost like kind of like my second baluster here, which is really interesting, but I'm not encouraging it on this channel as much as I think I would have if I didn't have the SL Aviation channel. But the SL Aviation channel is great for me and for everyone else because it's, I wouldn't say it's a community driven channel, but it's my aviation at its greatest. And yeah, I'm trying really, really hard to make the best videos on that channel. If you looked at the footage at the start of the year compared to what I recorded yesterday, it is shocking in terms of just the camera skills have picked up, and this camcorder as well. I know it might look like a bit small and all that, and this little fella on top, but I'll tell you, if you use the right amount of camera skills, this is the camera I'm using at Heathrow to capture the whoosh, and all that. Yeah, but it's a Brill camcorder. This is what I'm using. Video micro, I need to have it like that because when I have it like that, it gets affected by the wind. This is my mainstream camcorder for the SL Aviation, and that's my mainstream microphone for the Terraria Expert channel. With different levels of respect you saw there. But it's not just that as well. I encourage a lot of different forms of media, like the GoPro. Yeah, this is really interesting, the GoPro. Hello. Yeah. So still learning how to use it. It's got what am I on? 4K 60. That's what I'm running, and then we can record 2 hours and 31 minutes of footage, which should be enough for. I'm going to try and record the full flight, if you know what I mean, not just takeoff, land. But what I actually got in 2017 when I went to Mallorca, when I first had the GoPro on the window, a load of people were looking in the cabin like, "Whoa, have you seen what that lad's got on the window?" Oh no, what am I doing? It should be the other way around. Hey, yeah, it's really cool. This is my new GoPro. It's the Hero. It's the newest GoPro, the highest spec GoPro you can get at the moment. I'm gonna record some good stuff on it. It gets me hyped as well because I know I'm not an aviation YouTuber or anything, but it's important to you guys and to travel and all that and the holiday stuff. I think things shouldn't be viewed these days as categories and subsections, but for what they are. Like, you don't have to just create, I don't know, like, feel obligated and limited to what your creative ambition should, I don't know, inflict on your video just because, oh, this video is under a certain subsection of a channel's under a certain subsection of just gaming. You should always try and venture out and not just make a video just about, I'm not saying, oh yeah, make a cooking channel, but also upload gaming videos as well. I'm not necessarily saying that, but be creative with it and try and do things that people haven't done before. Not saying that I've done that. I've done shit all. But I don't know, just try and do different things. That could have been really good, then I ruined that by saying shit all. Yeah, my school does have a shit all, and the choir's in there. We have a school choir. I actually was in the school choir, but not told you. We were singing something once, and I have a very good singing voice, so I go, so that's when defecating, and everyone stopped singing, and I was still going, lip singing. Everyone knew the song, and it all stopped, and I was still going. It was one of those songs that tripped you up, and it was like it would have a line, and it would be instrumental, and it would be instrumental, and then it would have a line, and then it would have a line, and then it would be instrumental, and then it would have a line, chorus, and then line, and then, you know what I mean? And then the rest of the song got really tricky. I reckon it was to trip people up who were lip singing, and the choir teacher looked at me, and I was going, and it was like something like, a beautiful day, instrumental. And the teacher just looked at me and went and didn't look happy, and I was out because I was faking being a choir singer. I know. Oh. Just the way I went, it was like, it's a beautiful day. The charisma that went with it. But he couldn't sing. Whatever that, he just couldn't be bothered, but he had the charisma to do all the, I don't know, the gesticulating and the, I don't know. What would you call it? Metaphorical gestures, that's it. Oh, that's funny though. Oh, just the way I went. Yeah, it's just hilarious. It's not on video or anything. You think I've looked at it, looked it back hundreds of times, but no, it's just I just seem to remember me. Like I know, when you know how stupid you look like. Yeah, I know what you look like. How you look. You know how stupid you look. Alright, I think I've done it to death now. Yeah, it wasn't a very beautiful day after that. Yeah. I just got kicked out. We just had it out. And I was like, it's a beautiful day. Yeah. Scarlett O'Hara down the bloody. Yeah, I had my little dress on that day and everything. He removed me tie and me bloody bra on. My dad's thinking, oh, he's done that again. He's into all that crap. He's trying to be a girl. Oh, what am I done? What am I done? I'm done. Oh, it's so funny though. When you think back. Yeah. How will sixth form be for you? I don't know. I want it to be just as good as it was, because it was a whopping good time. I know I had me moans like, oh yeah, bloody English, but what I enjoyed at sixth form, it wasn't the lessons. It wasn't the lessons. It was, I think it's the freedom I had, that the fact that I could go outside, and that was entitled as well as the bloody prefect. But I'm not going to talk because this will be getting thrown out the window. And it might even fly. Might sit on the way to Heathrow, this little thing. Yeah, Gemini Jets do a special delivery. We have Royal Mail 48-hour delivery, 24-hour delivery DPD, and then they have on approach delivery. So what they do, they actually unbox the model Gemini Jets, and they throw it to your address. And you can actually see a little model coming in, and you got to kind of like make a runway with sticks and stones, or just catch it in your hand and you're like, there you go. Yeah. Qatar Dreamliner. There we go. There's a pre-order. Got it. I don't know why I'd put it in my bloody pocket. In Gemini Jets, it's going to be all broken. But yeah, the last Gemini Jets model I bought, yeah, okay, it was the 747-400, which, to be honest, yeah, but 1 to 200 747-400 Virgin. It's a beautiful model. It's a beautiful. That's what I should have sung. I was an initiative in it then. But the British Airways A320 A3 2019. Oh, that's my favourite year. A321neo. That one. It just arrived. Broken. It wasn't broken when I unboxed it, but as soon as I turned off the camera, this wing was loose, and I was like, oh, this just isn't. You know, when you just know it's not going to go down well. And then my dad was trying to do something, checking my shelf was secure, and it fell off, and that broke that horizontal state. I know it looks like a perfect model from here, but it's not. The tail fin's wonky. This might be able to see. That wing is the one that fell off, and that engine's kind of veering that way. So if it took off, it would be going this way. It would have that yawing bit of a tail. We don't want to do that, do they? I mean, this is what I'm going to Heathrow on. Well, not an A321neo, but it might be an A320 neo. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also it is a beautiful one. I've shown you this before. Me Iceland A 757-300. Yeah, it's great. I really like this man. I bought it and I thought I don't really like it, but now when I look back, it's one of my favourite models in my collection. It's actually landing at Reykjavik the other day. I don't know what day. Yesterday. It's a beautiful day. Oh god. Oh god, I put it the other way around. Okay, never mind. Never mind. And that shelf there, I know it looks like nothing's on it, but I've got Aero Classics. Like the IELTS 62. Aer Lingus the TriStar and the Eastern 757. Apparently Eastern were the first ever operators of a 75, as well as British Airways, so I am the first to retire as well. Yeah, that's a ruchny up my nose. Ruchny up my nose. See the Rastafarians up my nose. Does look like Bob Marley's up there. How much hair's in there? This is just becoming sporadic now. Right, okay. It's just going down well actually. It's been a good video. Just gonna play some buttons here for the. What I did in my Virgin, I had a little bar here, didn't I? I had a little barrel, sorry, not bar. Bar. Yeah. So I'll do all the drinks. I'll fill all the containers outside the video, but I just wanted to give you an insight to how the hell these things are made. It doesn't take this long, I promise. It doesn't take an hour and 50 minutes to. Or does it? Sometimes it does, but it mainly depends. But this is looking good. This is a good aircraft I've made here, or fulfilled in terms of seating the classes. I just need to put the signs saying first class and all that, and second class. Gotta have the doors, British Airways doors here, first class. I think I need a little bar here as well, but Virgin have that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill in a couple of because on the is it on the maybe do we have middle seats on the BOAC 747 livery? I watched No Phillips with his baldy head. That's just immature, that. Yeah, I have extra seats. That's what I do in 2014. Just say, oh yeah, because that's what I used to do. Me and my friends in 2014. And that proves what friends you have nowadays when your buddy mate Luke's saying, alright, enjoy your day at Heathrow. We used to build planes in 2014, only for a day. And I think Charlie, my mate, Nathan made Heathrow. No, Gatwick. He made Gatwick and he made some decent planes. And I built some planes in Minecraft as well, and they came into my world and thought, oh, these planes are quite good. And they didn't build any of the planes in my world, but whenever they built planes, I was saying, hey, this bit's on an airplane, you're not doing that correct. Because in 2014 summer, I like these moments of discoveries in life, I do. From 18 years of being on the planet, I do. I think it's always interesting when something interesting happens and that has never happened before. New opportunities. I'm an opportunist. I like having these. I'm an adventurer as well. someone said, oh yeah, you gotta jump out of an aeroplane tomorrow, like Uncle Colin, I'd go for it, because I don't know, like thrill seeking. If there's no risk in life, you're never gonna feel alive. You know what I mean? You're gonna, you know what I mean? If there's no risk to things, and you know, taking your life by a chance, and you know what I mean, risking your life, I do believe that you haven't lived to experience, you know what I mean, the adventure. I do. I'm quite I like things that are quite extreme, as you all know. I mean, yeah, going to a Bogtem gamer as well. Sorry if you're watching, but he actually believed that I forgot to do a stream, and in courtesy of missing the stream at Manchester Airport, he honestly thought that I was just going to go to Heathrow. So I booked it. So deliberately just going to Heathrow. Oh, Dad, we need to go to Heathrow. Why? Because I feel bad about myself, and because I can't go to Manchester Airport again and just do a stream. So, yeah, no, I was going to Heathrow anyway, but he thought I was going to go to Heathrow because I felt sorry for myself, and that, I don't know, just because I had a couple. It wasn't technical issues, just because I forgot my thing and I couldn't stream. He thought, why are you going to Heathrow? You don't need to go to Heathrow. You don't need to go longer to prove that you're sorrier. You have more sorrow for us missing out on it. But no, I'm going to Heathrow anyway. I can't wait. Generally, but look, I'm a bit worried as well. I've never done it. It's such a big airport. But once we get this third runway, I think it's going to be a bloody nightmare for any spotting. No, I'm joking. Gonna make sure to bring this. But the ATC, I don't know what I'm doing now. If anyone approached me saying, how do you use... I'd probably... I don't know what I'm doing. No, I know what I'm doing. I've trained myself to learn the... I mean, you can call it whatever you want. ATC, scanner, corresponder, representer, what's it really called? Respondents, correspondence, responder. Yeah, I don't know. But if they do say, like, I do like to not big myself up, but we do that thing in sixth form, you know, at the start, we say, oh yeah, what are you into? You know, your name, tell me your name, your age, and a little bit about yourself. I think I might just, because last year I just said, oh yeah, do YouTube, because last year was the only thing I was proud of doing, again. But, I think this year, and one of the army guys came in and said, yeah, what do you enjoy doing? What's your name? I said, Sam Lockett. How old are you? 17. What do you enjoy doing? Oh, I do YouTube. He said, what's your YouTube channel called? I was like, well, here we go. My ears went all muffled as I said it, because I was bloody, I don't know. I just ran, because they were doing all that army stuff with a difficult, you know, for the Muppets that can't run 33 metres in 5 seconds, stand over there doing all that. So yeah, but I don't know, I did it, and I have a bit of a I know it's not all about me, but I don't know, I'm a bit of a fighter. I like to be resilient, and you know, when they say, oh, you gotta tackle this prefecting job, I do like to do it. I finished my lunch early. In fact, some days when I did my prefecting, I never said I wouldn't talk about it again. I didn't eat on Thursdays, because a little bit of human anatomy here. It's not really anatomy, it's more like stupid, no common sense. But I didn't eat, so I was hangry. If you've heard that phrase, hangry. I was I was upset that I hadn't eaten. Because I hadn't eaten. I hadn't ate, sorry. I hadn't eaten, yeah, that's alright. I hadn't eaten my lunch. So I was taking it out on the kids that wanted to I don't know, conflict me when doing my prefecting. And I took it out on them. I used to say, I haven't had time to go to the toilet today, I haven't had time to eat my lunch, and yeah, I'm in dire straits and all that. Look at my eyes, I'm tired, I'm hungry as well. Listen to my belly. They got a, what do you call it, what are they called? What are those things doctors have and they go, heart listener. Heart listener. It's the listener. A telescope. Yeah, that's what they're called. A megascope, a horoscope. No. I don't know anything about medicine. But what I do know is the bone here is called the humerus, and the one here is called the funny bone. So that's just really bad humour. That's just Saddy. Saggy. Bingo wings. Flamingo bingo wing. This is what I'm going on. I don't mind. It was an A320. I know there's an A321. How am I going to make an A318? It's going to be like just the nose and then the tail here. Probably. Oh, it's under the aircraft. They really look pretty big, don't they? Yeah. God, I did all these lights when I was thinking, oh, my granddad's died, yeah. When you can go back to things that you were making in a certain time. But I used to take it out on the younger students that, oh, I'd not eaten, so I was upset with them because I know it's a bit unfair that, but I deliberately, I know Mr. Johns is watching, I didn't eat on Thursdays because I thought I'd do my job better at being serious and, I wouldn't say angry, but serious, maintaining I don't know, a mentality that was strong, because most people when they're moody they kind of have that like stone kind of heart, kind of don't mess with me kind of attitude. So if I thought, if I didn't eat on Thursday, yeah, but I'd be a right bastard when I came out. Turn on the kettle. When I came out. RKO mode. Just because I hadn't had me pasta pots. Yeah, no wonder I didn't eat. I threw my bloody pasta at the wall. Yeah. God, ever come down in history this videos before Heathrow. He lost it for half an hour. You got wah. Far too excited. Oh, this video's been quite funny actually, I think. Hang on, have I just realised I haven't... Oh no, I'm just going to look at one of my old 747s. Oh, I've buggered this. Yeah, this is my 777. Oh my god, this version. It's not about building, is it? Oh yeah, I have a 777. Done alright with it. I think the landing gear is a bit too far back, but it's a 200 this, isn't it? Registration is Golf Romeo Alpha Echo Sierra. Have you got hair? Have you got hair? Oh, this is a bit inappropriate, isn't he? Right, what am I doing here? This is my Pan Am. This is a really cool one. I'll show you the upstairs. If you want to see it, maybe. Yeah, flight engineer there. There's the A350 there. I just don't get me models right with the aircraft. So I think the 747 I had to do right. If I didn't get me 747s right in Minecraft, and this was about a 6 year kind of get your crap together with the 747s in Minecraft. Obviously it wasn't playing in my mind for 6 years, but I first built a 747 in Minecraft in 2014 August, and I thought, doesn't look great. No, I think at first I thought, yeah, it looks alright, but I think I made it wider last year in September with the remember the Wizz Air 747 that was there last year, remember that? Oh my god. Do you remember it, Mr. Birdie? It's Birdie. But yeah, narrowing the top and just getting the nose right as well. I had to get the 747 right. I think one more aircraft that I did well without looking at anything on the computer was probably my A330s. Because A330s, if you think about it, they're quite a simple aircraft. They are just... I've got my American one here. It's got them all at my disposal. Like whenever I need to explain, it just picks up a plane and explains. Yeah, it's kind of a simple design. Yeah. But the only tricky thing about an A330 is the landing gear, the nose wheel is shorter than the landing gear. And the A330, I don't know if you ever looked at it. Well, what a commercial one carrying passengers. It's kind of like that when it's taxiing the A330. It's kind of like that because the nose wheel of the A330 is shorter. Not as long as the landing gear under the wing. Well, you know, the landing gear under the wings, main gear, body gear. No, a body gear is like the A380 with the three-wheeled buggy. Is on the under the belly of the airplane, whereas the 747 has a belly, a body gear, but also has the longer kind of wing gear, the one that's tilted like that on the 747. Because the landing gear under the wing on the 747 is like that, but the one under the body is more like that. But the one on the A380, I think it's like that. The A350 landing gear is like that, like the 767, but the 757 is like that. Dreamliner is more like that. I think everything about the Dreamliner is just unimpressive. It's when it lands, it's boring. When it takes off, it's quite interesting with the carbon wing flaps. But I know it's just a bit boring. It's just like nothing to get excited about. 767's exciting because the massive flaprons. You know what I mean? The largest flaprons in the world. I don't know if the 777 flaprons are bigger than the 76 flaprons, but the 767 flaprons, you won't know how big the 76 flaprons are until you're on a 767. They're huge, like massive. Yeah. And the outbound one's kind of smaller, obviously, but only the aircraft, the A350 and the A330, yeah, they've got huge outer ailerons, sorry, because the flaperon's the one that's closest to like where the canoes are and where the flaps, in between the flaps. But yeah, the A330's like that, and it's on the ground, not like that. But the cargo A330 is like that. It's got a bit of a and I learned that on Big Jet TV. It's got a bit of like reinforcement, and then the landing gear, so it's kind of like a chin like that. You know what I mean? It's weird, but so crate doesn't slide and all that. Pretty interesting. But the A380, it's being converted into its first cargo. I know it actually has, I'm not kidding. We don't know. Do you watch Simply Flying? Yeah, I do. Great channel. Not great with feed though in terms of a website. Not very good quality articles. I don't even read articles, so it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to bloody bounce this one out. Over here, wasn't it? Just don't want to catch the wing, and because that's a nice model. That all of them are nice models, but that NG A330 American is a really, really nice model. Yeah. What's your worst looking model? I don't know. Probably this one. This is a bit poo. It's a Gemini Jets E17 with KLM. It's just boring. And the wing on the... I don't know if you can see that. On the... Your right is higher than the left, and it's just rubbish. It's a die-cast, but it's crap. It's a crap model. Also the NG737s are a bit they're alright. Well, this KLM NG737 here, it's nice, but it's not the greatest. I don't know if it's the KLM livery, but I've seen KLM models and they're quite nice, but yeah. But from afar, KLM, I always think TUI's coming in because KLM sometimes looks like TUI, but TUI have the you see it there. They have a darker blue on the back patch of the aircraft, and also the red kind of font and all that, and the kind of the wavy kind of stuff there. This is a 767. This is one I should have done well because of favourite planes. A 767. Yeah, 767. Yeah, I've done it well. I'm going to give it a long cockpit. Is the A330. You see the A330s? I've done them quite well. Landing gear I'm impressed with. This is the 346. The A340-600, but here's the 757. My 757 molds, I've done them quite well. You kind of, I don't know, this will work, but if you can portfolio in any way, because this plane here is that one you're looking at right now. So if you can, it's really the other way, isn't it, for you? Something like that. So that's that. I know you can't see the webcam, but that kind of nose of the 7.5, it's kind of like a little bit pointy. I think I made it a little bit too pointy, but it's not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah. Great stuff. Oh yeah. Of course that's the 300er, so I've really extended it and given it a wing that's yeah, more or less in the middle. Because that first, when I extended it, the wing was here. I just thought, it's crap. But then I extended it with the structure blocks. I had to move a wing using the structure block further down, and it ended up looking like a DC-10. Because the DC-10 wing, it kind of rakes all the way back. That's how old trijets used to stabilise more airflow with that third engine, so the wings would have to be a little like further rake, a bit like Concorde. That's why you didn't see Concorde. Did Concorde have horizontal stabilisers? It didn't, because the wing would have ailerons and flaprons, elevators and elevons. So ailerons, but also elevons, because if ailerons do that, and elevators do that. So ailerons, elevators, yeah. So just different forces, because aileron, that, an aircraft, the aircraft's gonna bank, or if I'm gonna do it like with my pinky, more like, so if I like that and that, that's gonna cause the aircraft to go that way, and that's that way. So if you know what I mean. So that is that's like a downward kind of like an angle of attack, so that's causing that wing to go up and that one to go down. But when it's like two of them down, that's double angle of attack, so it's gonna, oh no, it's the other way, isn't it? Because that causes it to go like that. Sometimes, yeah, it's a double angle of attack. I don't know. Alright, that's a bit confusing. But that's more mathematics and stuff like that. But, you know, if two of them are going down, basically the aircraft goes like that. But when they go up like that, the aircraft goes up. Because that's, you know, I don't know, you know, I just know what positions the controlling surfaces move in order to make the aircraft respond with the flight path and all that. I tell you, it's a great thing to like aviation. If you're interested in gaming and all, yeah, so be it. But it is such an academic subject, and you learn so much from aviation. It's incredible, just how much you can learn, and just things that, you know, like how birds fly, and, you know, science and mathematics and nomics of things and physics. Whereas gaming, it's just like IT and kind of like, oh yeah, I'm good at moving my thumbs, you know what I mean? But no, I know logic and history is more into game. But as a plane, yeah. No, I think anything. I think anything that is I mean, gaming for me, I mean, look at this now. It's an unhealthy, and it is a controversial thing to like. You know, some people are like, ooh, just play games all day, just sit in your bedroom all day. And yeah, I understand why people say that, and sometimes I fully agree with them. People these days do just immerse themselves in things that don't exist. But I think it's good to have two things to like, because if people don't like you because, you know, you're doing that, you can say, well, don't we? Voluntary, isn't it? Voluntary, that means it's all the time. Yeah. Voluntary, no, periodically means all the time. I'd say, I don't know, mix, really, but I think it's good to have an academic hobby or skill to like, because people can learn from you, because you can't really teach someone. No one's going to take you really seriously in life if you're going to turn up at a job interview and say, oh, they're going to ask, so what do you enjoy? And you say, playing video games. You know what I mean? How, I know for you that's great, but how are they going to, if you turn up at a job interview and say, oh, I enjoy plane spotting, aviation, they're going to think, oh, you know, a sensible subject, academic, and even if it's not something that a job that encourages those sort of expertise, like, you know, aviation and, you know, kind of like those interests, it still looks good on your CV. And for a job interviewee, you know, they're gonna take you seriously, and they're gonna be impressed. You know, Mr. McLaughlin, he asked all the lads what they enjoyed, and they all said, "Oh, gaming, football." And football, yeah, that's totally reasonable as well. I enjoy football a little bit, but yeah, obviously, support football more than gaming. But I'm just trying to look at how these overhead bins are here. But you know what I mean? He was pleasantly enthusiastic about my my interests in terms of planes. But no doubt, if I have Mr. McLaughlin in September, I'm sure he'll ask, "Done any plane spotting?" Because it's an interest, isn't it? A teacher wouldn't say, well, they would, but they would say it in more of like forecasting way, like I don't know. What did you do this summer? Just play on your computer? Just play video games? You know, you wouldn't have a teacher say, so have you been doing this summer? Just doing plane spotting, have you? Just learning aviation? Well, what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. Until you bore someone's death squire with it. Which I've never done, because I understand people don't get it. But yeah, it's more reasonable. Totally understandable, yeah. But gaming, yeah, it's great for those who want to feel a little bit free. But I think gaming today, I think back in the olden days, people just used to play games for the fun of it. But nowadays, I think it's for the general people that struggle with life. You know what I mean? They want to escape from all reality and just live in this dystopian world, which I don't think is very healthy. But I suppose I've got nothing else to. If you hate life that much, and gaming's the only thing you can escape from, yeah, whatever then. But yeah, it's more of an escape these days, isn't it? So you've got these games trying to be dead immersive to encourage diabetes. Yeah, that's it. And I'm sorry, but yeah, it's living and breathing. And when I say that, it's normally quite true. A bit like Ryanair. Yeah. The Irish economy. The Irish economy. Holy crap, I'm on 4 gigabytes and I'm done for. Is there anything here? Bugger. Nothing. Obviously nothing. Why would I get anything? I'm just going to place these overhead bins and then go. I'm thinking of maybe putting a Dreamliner in there. Or a 767, British Airways 7. Oh yeah, keeping up the times. I've retired and you speak such sense. Yeah. I speak sense about things I know about, things I don't know about. I mean, did you hear me the other day about the Australian government inquiring kangaroos? Because the Australian government are doing that bad of a job. Yeah, that's just stupid. That's just crass and bloody ludicrous. Yeah, I try and speak sense on things I know a little bit about. I say a little bit about. Yeah, hardly anything. Oh yeah, aviation I know a bit about. But see, the thing is, you can. If someone said, "Oh yeah," no one would say, "Oh, teach me a bit about gaming," or "Teach me a bit about," or "Tell me a bit about your interest." You know, like a teacher or like a girlfriend. If you said you would say, "Oh yeah, tell me a bit about aviation," because it's interesting, isn't it? How those big birds fly, and if that compared to gaming is on the same level of degree of intelligence, I don't know what isn't. You know what I mean? In terms of aviation, but yeah, it is. You know, engineering and the work and the science and all that behind aviation and aircrafts. It's fascinating, so I don't think people can turn a blind eye to it. Whereas gaming, it's more just like, oh yeah, you get these developers just sitting on their backside all day picking their nose, which isn't true either. I think you get some outstanding people working in the gaming industry, making amazing games all the time. But yeah, I understand what people are saying. It was a couple of years ago. It's kind of like, well, why is it people so harsh on gaming? But now, looking at all the things I've kind of experienced in my life, and yeah, I'm still learning. I don't know everything. You know, nobody does. Even at the age of 85. That's what my granddad used to say. So I'm still learning every day. Even up here, I'm forgetting everything. I get told. So every day feels new. That's what he used to say. My dad said, "Oh, I think you get checked out then." No, he didn't really. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, just at different levels of. I don't know. I just like things that are sensible. Like things that aren't. I don't like clicking on those YouTube videos to find memes, loud things in your face, swearing, lack of vocabulary, because I don't get anything from it. Some people might get stuff from it, but you know when people say, you know, people know their own taste. Yeah. But yeah, with just it's a sensible subject. It's not going to become like it's not going to blow up. It's not going to be a meme, aviation, because it's such a solid state kind of industry and serious enough to kind of counter any kind of like criticism or people saying, "Oh yeah, it's the car industry here." You know what I mean? We can make people make those videos like Lamborghini versus F15. In the comment section, it's people crying off a Lamborghini. People saying, "Okay, maybe McLaren F1 next time." I'm never car enthusiast, but I mean, maybe it could, but you're looking at something that has about, I don't know how much horsepower does a Lamborghini have? Something like 200,000 pounds of horsepower, whereas a jet engine, just one jet engine, that powers up, I don't know, a Eurofighter or a Spitfire, that was a prop, that was, what's it bloody called? What's it called? That bloody plane, I've forgotten. The one the RAF use. What's it called, guys? Not Eurofighter. You know what? I've forgotten the. What do they use? Typhoon. That's it. Yeah, a Typhoon. You know what I mean? They're not gonna. You know, a jet engine, a Typhoon engine. I don't know what. Probably a Pratt and Whitney something, J something. Has about £35,000 of thrust. That's about over, or more than 3/4 than the pre-existing Lamborghini horsepower here. You know what I mean? So it's never going to win. And once it's up in the air, you know, you say kind of like a straight line's a straight line with a car, but with air, it's three-dimensional, whereas a car is kind of like two-dimensional, left, right. Whereas aircraft's going ascend, descend, left, right. You know what I mean? So it's got a lot more fluidity in the air. Fluidity. Said it like a big man from Africa. Oh my god. Jesus, that was harsh. Oh, I could have said something really bad then. I joke with my dad quite a lot, and it's not funny. Remember when he used to have it like this? He used to have it like that. People thought it was my microphone. No, I wanted you to hear it, so it had to look like this. No, right, Muppet. Now I just have it in my bloody pocket. But the good thing about the tripod is I can just clip it because it comes with a clip. AAA batteries or AA. Is it AA batteries? Is it AA batteries? I don't know. I'm gonna look on the UD then. It is AA battery. Is it AA? AA, AAA smaller. There we go. And they're the ones that power like clocks and stuff, and like fairy lights and stuff. But the ones that power they're like something watts and WW, you know, the like little ring batteries that go into a watch. This is my granddad's watch, and I've got another watch under here. My Timex watch. See, this one's quite a nice one, that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going. See you tomorrow for Survival Land. Bye. And countdown for Heathrow.